So this is my pepper. This is bell pepper. I'm also using the sweet red long peppers. And I also have scotch bonnet. And to be honest with you guys, these scotch bonnets are not that spicy. That's why I'm using this many. So if it's that spicy, maybe I'll probably use maybe like 4, but it's not quite spicy. So you can avoid it, or you can use it, or you can use as many spicy you want. So this pepper, I'm using 6. This one I'm using about 8, because it's not that big. Is it about 8? Let me see. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, it's about 7, because it's not, this one is small. If you guys can see, this small one. So I'm just gonna add that. So I have 2 red onions. You can also use white onions, or you can use this, or you can use both, maybe 1 white or 1 red. But to be honest with you, if you're someone that you don't mind using the red or the white, I will advise you to use the red. Just follow this recipe, guys, and you thank me. Seriously, I mean it. So this is everything. I'm going to wash it nicely, put in my blender and blend. So I'll see you guys once I finish doing that. So guys, I finished, but I didn't finish everything because there's still some in the sink. So this is the one, because my blender is full. I'm going to add water, just a bit of water, and I'm going to go and blend. And as you guys can see, there's no tomatoes. I don't use tomato for jollof rice, not anymore, not when I discover this recipe, you know. I don't use tomato anymore. Buying tomato to use to make jollof rice is wasting of tomatoes. Don't use, because sometimes when I use tomato to cook my jollof rice, I noticed that sometimes my jollof rice is sour. That's about years back. But if you cook it the way I'm showing you, I'm telling you guys, you'll come and thank me. So let's go and blend this. So this is my pot on the cooker. I'm going to pour it. Okay, so I'm going to allow this to cook. Once it's cooked, I will show you guys how it looks. We're gonna leave it till it's cooked. So guys, my pepper is cooked. You guys see? You guys see, it's nice and thick. This is how you want it to be. See? So guys, I have my onions. This is white onions. You can also use the purple one. So I'm going to be chopping these onions. So this is my onions. I'm going to be chopping it. Okay, so I'm going to take this out from the cooker. So I'm going to pour vegetable oil. This is the oil I'm using. Can you guys see? Yeah. Okay, so the oil is hot. I'm going to add the chopped onions. So I'm going to add curry and thyme. This is my thyme. I like a lot of thyme in my jollof rice. Make sure you add it in the oil with the onions so that the flavor will come out properly. See? So I stir. So now I'm going to add my derica. This is tomato paste, derica. You can use any tomato paste of your choice. I'm going to be using everything. This is 400 grams. So I'm going to mix everything together. Okay. So I'm going to allow this to cook for about 5 minutes on a low heat, not too low, and not too medium. So I have my this is beef no. You can use any seasoning cube of your choice. I'm going to be adding it. I'm going to add it. Oof, it's hard to break. Oof, it is hard to break. I'm just going to put it in, and I'm going to mix it. You can see it's cooking slowly. See, once the seasoning is inside the sauce, it will melt, so don't panic, just mix it nicely. And now I'm going to add the pepper. This is the pepper. Can you guys see? I'm going to add it. This is everything, as you guys can see. So I'm going to mix it together. This smells so good. So if you're somebody that like adding ginger and garlic to your jollof rice, go ahead and add it. But to make the proper Nigerian jollof rice, you don't need garlic or ginger. All that one is just extra spices and extra flavor. The proper Nigerian jollof rice, you just add curry and thyme. That is all you add, for the flavor, for the aroma. So I'm going to fry this for about 10 minutes. So this is 5 minutes later. I want it to cook for another 5 minutes more. Let's see. Can you guys see? So you don't need tomato to make jollof rice, honestly, and you enjoy your jollof rice. It's much yummier, deliciouser when you cook it like this. Okay, and it will taste more sweeter. Sometimes when you use tomato, your rice goes sour. You don't really get the taste much. So if you use this, if you try this method, you thank me. I keep saying it. So I'm going to leave this, and then let's go and wash our rice. Yeah, I just tasted it behind the camera now, and it needed salt. But you guys, you know me, I don't use salt. I use aromats instead. If you don't have aromats, you can use salt to replace. Okay, because I don't eat salt, that's why I'm using aromats. I'm just going to add a little bit of aromats. Not that much, because it's nice and sweet, delicious. You just need salt. It smells so good, guys. This is party jollof rice, but I'm not cooking party jollof rice. So guys, I'm just making normal home jollof rice for my family. This is how you cook jollof rice. Adding garlic, ginger, all that one is not necessary, I beg. As I said, you can add it if there are somewhere that you normally put it, but to taste the proper Nigerian jollof rice, this is how you cook it. You don't need ginger or garlic. Unless you are somebody that you cannot cook without it, yes, you can use it. We want to get the proper taste jollof rice, Naija. This is how you make it. So let's go and wash the rice. So I'm using jollof rice. I don't know, this rice is just called jollof rice. Let me see. Okay, this is the name. Can you guys see? This is the right name for it. So let's wash it. Okay guys, so I finished washing the rice as you guys saw. So I'm just pouring the rice. Can you see the water? I'm pouring it inside the, I mean the rice, inside the pot. Now it's ready to cook the rice. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. It's ready. Okay guys, so I thought the video was playing, but it wasn't playing. So what I did, I just add the gravy. Can you guys see? I just add the gravy. So there's still some left, and well, that's what I normally make. That's what I normally do when I make jollof rice gravy like that. I make excess so that I keep in the fridge or freezer. So when next I'm making jollof rice, I don't have to go through the long process of blending peppers, you know. So that's what I do. So I'm just going to mix all this together. Going to add more. I like my jollof rice to be rich, you know. So this is, I'm just mixing it properly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add boiled water from the kettle. This is boiled water. So make sure you add the quantity water that will cook the rice, because this rice, I've cooked rice several times, so I know the quantity of water to cook it. But if you are not too sure, I'll advise you to be adding little by little so that your rice will not turn to porridge. And if you notice that the water is dry and the rice is still hard, you can add a little bit of water. Or if you know that the rice is still hard and the water is not quite dry, you can use foil, you know, to cover it up. So this is it. And I have this is goat meat stock. I don't normally use stock, but this stock is so yummy. That's why I'm pouring it in the rice. So this is optional. I don't even use stock for my rice or my stew, you know. But when the stock is good and the meat is well fresh and I feel like I want to add, that's when I normally add it. So I'm going to add a little bit of water more. That's it. So this will be enough to cook the rice. So now after you, let's say you don't have stock, you just add water. You taste it if you needed salt. Obviously we won't need Maggi because we add enough Maggi to the sauce. So just taste maybe for salt, you know, just for salt, not for seasoning. Fantastic. And let me add a bit more. I feel like it doesn't need salt, it doesn't need anything. So So I'm going to close this to cook. So this is about 6 minutes later. So I'm going to mix it to make sure my rice did not burn. It's not burning. So I'm going to use foil to cover it up. Okay guys, my rice is ready. Jollof rice is ready, guys. Can you see? So basically this is how you make your jollof rice. So easy, simple and delicious. Don't be go and start roasting tomato, roasting pepper. Nope, you don't need all that, my dear. And it tastes like this is proper Nigerian jollof rice. Believe or not, trust me. So that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you.